Good afternoon. It's 2:30 Pacific time, 2:30 Mountain time. My name is Alpo, and welcome to the Alpo Show. I really appreciate you all who get coming in now and who will be coming in later. Uh, Today's a great day. I just want to hope everyone's having one too. It is Thursday, so we're almost ready for Happy Friday tomorrow. Yesterday was a really good day. It was really a blast last night. I was with Twitch, hooked up with Twitch, and got about 15 more people into the live show last night, and made a lot of friends. And we hope that you'll come back and you'll follow us. Um, you know, Today is a really it's a heavy word. I have a couple of announcements I want to make, but really, what we're the program is about affirmations. Okay, making an affirmation. Affirmation is affirming, making a commitment, a firm commitment to what you are and what you believe in, and how you want to go forward and be the best person that you can be. And so, how do you do an affirmation? Well, we're going to talk a little bit more about that, but affirmation basically means a confirmation. Confirmation, when if you were raised Catholic, you were confirmed. What did that mean? That means you have made that commitment that you're going to be a Catholic for your days. Now, you do get that about 11 years old. So most people don't know a thing about what they want to be at 11 years old. But again, this is just another way of confirming to yourself as well as everyone else what your particular stand is. Okay. And so it's really a proclamation of yourself, proclaiming proclaiming who you are. All right. Now, this is not just on a verbal sense. Okay. It's a spiritual sense also. So if you, like, for myself, I consider myself more spiritual than I do physical. Okay, so in other words, for me, that means I am led by my spirit. This was a conversion for myself of proclaiming that, affirming that. Okay, and then connecting the conscious as well as the subconscious. Now, this is one of the things that I know is going to sound radical, but the main thing is your subconscious hides things. Your conscious brings things to the surface. To be able to balance them is to understand your complete past up to the present. The subconscious will be hiding those things. This is why we're talking about CPTSD, complex post-traumatic stress disorder, and that is where that goes. That trauma, we don't want to be dealing with that, the pain every day, of the trauma that we've all gone through. Now, I know people think of PTSD as something in the military, and yes, it is in the military. It's a disorder that came out of it. But listen, even though it just was named, there's been many wars. Okay, many wars. When we were growing up, the World War II was glorified, but it was never, really the details of the terror and the trauma that our soldiers came back with. So those kind of things just really started popping up with the Vietnam War on how that really affected people. How was that? Well, it was because of the media. The media grew from World War II, where it was listening on the radio, reading the paper, to television. and more magazines. And so that growth of and the actual when people were protesting, this all got on the media, so it brought it up more. So this part of your spirit is connecting the subconscious as well as the conscious. Now, so on affirmations, what's the best way? And it's writing them down daily. All right. This is very important. I write things down daily. I write down phrases that come, and I will be sharing those. I've shared many of those with you already. My main one is being an adult of your mind. Okay. Your preparation is that you're now ready to be a spiritual adult, a spiritual, more spiritual than you are physical. So to do that, you have to be an adult of your mind and then an adult of your thought. This is what affirmations are. They are a thought, one thought at a time. And at the end, you are what you think about. Affirmations are what you think about, and then you're organizing them by writing them down. Okay, so just to let you know, I have a big announcement here. This comes down to what I've been doing is my first book. So my first book is coming out today or tomorrow. It should be on Amazon today. And basically, it is Wisdom Affirmations. And it is basically a 60-day journal. Okay, so it's a journal for yourself of your journey. All right. So this is a 60-day journey where you are going to write your affirmations down daily. Now, we'll be talking about the affirmation, what the daily affirmation is. Then also I'll be coming out with a book that will go along with the teaching. So you have this the wisdom affirmations that you write, and then my next, which will be coming out soon, on you writing down phrasing that I've got from the wisdom of Sophia, and you can write that down, and then we'll go over what those are, and then you can go back and look at that. And so it's going to be like a double thing. So the journal is going to be very reasonable. It's only going to be $9.99 for the book, and it will help the show, and it also will help you. Okay. And so we're getting ready to go here. We're coming here at the beginning of the month. And so we want to start this 60-day journey of affirmation, of affirming ourselves. And so these two journals, one I'll be teaching you from, and then the other one you write down the things that you learn from your experience, which does create wisdom. Okay. So, your journey is my journey. My journey is my journey is yours, because we want to become one spirit that is within the wisdom of the Holy Spirit, our mother, following our mother. Who's the first person you learn from when you're born? Is your mom. She gives you the guidance. Okay. Who held your hand first? Mom, right? She held your hand first. Okay. And the Holy Spirit wants to hold your hand too and help guide you. All right. This is how my whole life has been dedicated 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to finding her wisdom, and to be able to boldly come to you and share it with you. And so one day, Neo, you're going to have the question, and I'll be there to answer that question for you. Okay. Now, this is going to be more of a, I'm going to be coming back on. I'm going to be going into this more on my next show, which is going to be at 6:30, 6:30 Pacific time. We're going to go into more on what affirmations mean, that I'm going to give you some affirmations that for you to begin this process. But I'm going to have that when my book comes out. I'm very excited about it, and so this is always going to help you. It's going to help us and us become one, so that as you go along, you're going to see there's so many ways to apply these different affirmations. So I want to just let you know that this is a big goal of mine. That's why I have my suit on here. I just want to say, if you had an opportunity to see me last night, I was on the Amanda Darling show. We followed that. It was a lot of fun. I had my space suit on. We want to have fun. We know life is serious, but we always want to laugh and just do our best to love ourselves so that we can love others. And so I'm going to see you at 6:30 Pacific time. Make sure you tune in. We're going to be talking about different affirmations and how to begin. But remember, every time when you want to come in to this show, the main thing is making the affirmations of being an adult of your mind, adult of your thought, and that you are what you think about. So bring your love in, bring your open mind in, and we will carry on this journey together. I will see you at 6:30 Pacific time. Until then, you enjoy yourself.